Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vibes Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Today is Thursday. I was almost into next week for some reason. Thursday, June 8th, 2023. If you care to know the date, I almost said the 15th. So maybe the 15th is significant for some of you, or it will be. Because I was just thinking, like, if it really is the 15th, that chicken in the fridge is bad. But anyways, moving on from that, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Would love it if you would. The link to my Facebook is in the description box below. I can't talk. And I'm on Patreon. That's where the individual zodiac sign reads are, and I'll be working on some of those today, like trying to finish it up the best that I can, because I don't like to rush messages. And sometimes when I do readings like back to back to back, especially like, you know, this sign, that sign, whatever, a lot of the same information comes out, just with like a little variations for different people or whatever. But if you give it a little bit of time, then it changes around. So if someone gives something a little bit of time, or because you did give something a little bit of time, it's switching around for you, either between you and another person, or it's just a situation. What's really cool is I hit record at 11:11. I was like, this is important, and I always share things like that with you guys, because you know, number sequences and synchronicities and stuff like that. You might be seeing 11:11 a lot, or 22 4 4 4 4, which, you know what's weird too? On my Facebook, I noticed it as it was happening, but I'm like, that's kind of funny, because I'm not really adding anyone. There was a couple people I added just because, you know, I actually wanted to, but I'm not going out of my way, like, you know, just people I know and stuff. And so they're just requests. And when I looked at how many friends I had at one point, I think it was like a week ago, I had 11. And then it went from 11 to 22, and then from 22 to 44. And I was like, huh. Like, that's just the way the numbers went. It's just kind of weird when I was looking at it. So it's definitely picking up and increasing, because I only want those who want to be over there. And if you don't care about any side notes, personal crap, whatever, don't join. But I am going to add some other stuff to Facebook that pertains to readings and whatnot. So I'm working through some stuff, trying to figure out, line everything up, every little online whatever I have. So lots of changes. I feel very refreshed. This energy feels really good, and I've been picking up on that actually quite frequently with the past couple readings that I've done, where I don't feel like you're changing yourself around, but you're feeling better. You're doing more for yourself. It's like self-love type energy, where, you know, sometimes when you're going through a depression, or you're upset, or whatever the hell's going on in your world, no matter how minor or major it is, sometimes we don't do our hair, we don't do our makeup, we wear frumpy clothes, or we don't get out of our pajamas, or, you know, whatever, because everyone's different with what they do and don't do. Or it's just kind of like, usually I shower every day, but fuck it, I'll shower every 3 days or something. You know what I mean? Like, someone was in that energy, and now they're trying again. And it's not because they're trying for another person or people, they're trying for themselves. Like, I want to feel good, I want to look good. So a lot of you could be changing around your eating habits, getting rid of bad habits, cycling through things like that, or realizing, you know, what's good for you and what's not good for you, regardless of outside people. And you know what's really weird is, with all that, like, energy and stuff that was kind of off and on, you know, bad intentions, whether they were meant for me or not, I pick up on energies for other people as well. So sometimes if it's a message for the public or whatever, it can feel like me, which I know the difference now, but it was really difficult to decipher at one point. But I do know that there was someone, I don't know who it was, because it was weird how the thoughts would come in. They weren't my own, because I don't shit on myself. And I feel like most of you don't. You know, we all have our moments where we're like, fat day. You know what I mean? But regardless of that, I don't sit there and look in the mirror and go, oh my gosh, like, I'm looking so ugly. I'm so fat. I'm this, I'm that. You know, I don't pick myself apart. And I did in the past because I was very hard on myself and it got me nowhere except for making me feel shitty. But I feel like someone was saying that stuff about me because what's weird is I don't know if it was like ritual related or just bad intentions, you know, like beauty spells and stuff, because that's what's making me think of, where it's not necessarily an illusion that makes you, it kind of is in a sense, like making you see yourself in a light versus a positive light. You know what I mean? So anyone who's doing anything like that, sometimes it can just make you think that you're unappealing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird because okay, I got a few things I want to say with this because it's kind of tying together. I feel like some of you can relate, which is why I'm saying it, or it was going on for some of you. Because there's like an illusion here. So someone was casting shadows, and I don't feel like they were lying to your face. I don't feel like they were going, oh, you're fat, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. I feel like it was more of a trying to put someone in a funk, you know? But it was all an illusion. Because when I was doing a meditation, I saw like the wall like wiggling and waving, almost like in those movies or shows or whatever, when it's a simulation and everything looks real. You know, I think is that in the Godzilla and King Kong movie? I think it is, because King Kong's in the simulation. He thinks he's quote unquote home, but it's all fake. It was to keep him captive ultimately. So maybe someone was stuck in a situation. They thought they were under the illusion that it was positive when it's actually just a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? But anyways, in that movie, he gets pissed and throws a big stick or so. He throws a tree, and it breaks part of the simulation, and that's how the viewers, you know, go, yeah, this isn't real. And he knew it wasn't real either. Like, okay, something's weird here. Something feels off. Like, that doesn't look right. Any other time I throw something at the sky, there's no hole. You know what I mean? There's holes in someone's story for sure. I don't know who's lying to who or whatever, but it's like the illusion. And I feel like some of you smashed the illusion and it made things very clear, and you're feeling better about yourself. You're just feeling better in general. Because I used to hear in my head, you're fat. Or if it crossed my mind, I'd be in the mirror going like, ugh, like, I don't know, this outfit kind of makes me look a little chunky, you know? And then I'd hear in my head, because you're fat, because you're ugly. And I'm just like, where the fuck are these thoughts coming from? Because I was like, I'm not fat. I don't think I'm fat. Like, yeah, I put on some pounds, but whatever, you know? And I would just keep trucking along. And I actually heard, because that would happen quite frequently over the span of months. And it was like random. It wasn't like every day, you know what I mean? But it was, I don't know, it was almost like energy trying to disparage someone, disparage me. But anyways, regardless of who did what and what the fuck that was about, I heard, I don't know, it's like about a month ago, it started happening where Spirit was telling me, you'll lose weight and it will, what did they say? It will melt off faster than you think. And that was just kind of weird to me, because any other time I've gone on a weight loss journey, because after I had kids, you know, I blew up like a whale, and then I ended up losing like 85 pounds, but I busted my butt doing that. I mean, I've been doing a lot more and doing yard work and stuff, which burns massive calories. But anyways, I heard it would just melt off, and almost like it never happened. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't happen, you know? Well, it's starting to. Because I swear to God, I would wear a shirt and be like, I look pregnant in this. Like, I'm not wearing that. And then, I don't know, like, just in the past couple of days, I'm like, yeah, I actually am starting to lose some of that pudge. I'm like, holy crap. Like, it's becoming noticeable to me, and that's really fast. So it really makes me wonder, you know, people don't believe in magic. Shit like that's real. It happens. So let's see what the overall energy is. Ooh, someone, gossip haters. What was I just talking about with dumpster diving? Trash talk. Yeah, someone was talking shit. Even if they weren't like sending it directly to you, they could have been talking crap about you behind your back, like telling everyone, like, I wouldn't sleep with so and so, they're gross, they're fat, they're ugly, they're old, they're what, you know, whatever. shit like that, or I can't believe you even are interested or thinking about this, because ew, people like that. It could have been going on for some of you. And I feel like if it was happening on social media or just behind the scenes, because this is all hidden, or it was, people are just, I don't know. You're not talking to those people anymore, or you're not around them, you're not even hearing it, but you could have been picking up on it intuitively, or you caught wind that someone was running their mouth, you know what I mean? Multiple someone's, I don't know, it feels like a group of people that are just hating on someone or someone's, and it's like, do you have anything better to do with your life? You know what I mean? And what I find so funny is when people say, oh, I hate so and so. They're just blah, 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 whatever, you know, whatever they say, because people suck. And it's like, if you hate them so much, why are you talking about them all the time? Why is their name, or why is my name, your name, whoever's name, always on your lips? You know what I mean? It's like, if you really hate someone that much, you're investing a lot of time, energy, and effort into letting everyone know just how much you hate them. Because there really is a fine line between love and hate. And if you truly hate someone, it means you really love them and you're jealous. So think of that the next time a hater rater comes your way, or you hear something. Be like, well, you must love me enough because you're thinking of me all the time. You know what I mean? Even if it's in a negative way, they're still thinking of you. And it's not affecting your life. It could have at one point, but I feel like it's not affecting you anymore. Sorry if that was loud. You're just moving past the pettiness of the world. Someone might want to apologize and fix things between the two of you. I don't think it's any of the people that are running their mouth. This person could have caught wind of what was going on and maybe just never said anything, whether they agreed or disagreed or not. I don't know, I feel like there could be someone in this energy who was not part of the problem. They weren't creating the problem, they weren't spreading the problem, they just weren't stopping it. And sometimes that could be just as bad, you know what I mean? Some of you could be dealing with your twin flame. But while I'm shuffling, I'll say whatever comes to mind anyways within this energy, but this feels very significant too. I had a dream last night, and this part is very, I'm only going to say part of it because, I don't know, that's what feels significant. The rest of it was not, it doesn't pertain to whatever this reading's going to be about or whatever it's about. But I don't know who I represented in the dream because I didn't see myself. And usually if I don't see myself, I'm in somebody else's shoes. It's just from their perspective. So I'm sitting, I was talking to someone. I was talking to a woman, and never seen her before. And she actually had very thin, dark hair. It was kind of shoulder length, maybe a little longer, but it was really shiny and black. And I feel like she would have put it in a ponytail a lot, or this person wears a ponytail. They could have, any color hair, but that's what the girl had in the dream. And she was on the thinner side, kind of short statured. Could even have been dark brown hair. But anyways, regardless of who she is and who she represents, it was a female, and she showed me this device. And it was weird because it looked like a heart, like an anatomical heart, not like a little heart. And it had a bunch of words and sayings, and almost like it was encrypted or encoded or something. So it could be a form of technology, could be representing that, or just words that are stuck on your heart or something. I don't know. Someone loves listening to someone. But anyways, regardless of that, it was a heart, and it was connected to a brain. And at first she showed me, all I could see was a heart, and she goes, it's a recording device. And I'm like, ooh, it's pink. Like, I like the color, but are there any other colors? Because I want something more natural. I don't want, what did I say? In the dream I said, I want something more natural, because if I get the pink one, or something bright and vibrant or whatever, he's gonna see it. Like, he'll know. He'll notice it. He'll find it or whatever. And because I was going to hide it somewhere. So she's like, oh yeah, they come in all different colors. So I found one, and I was like, this looks more natural, which it wasn't. It was all different colors, but it was muted. Like a rainbow that's dulled down, basically. All different colors. And it was kind of pixelated the way that it showed up, because I'm like, how does this work? What does it do? I know you said it records things, but what is it? And she's like, well, you put this little heart somewhere and it connects to your brain. So it's almost like a heart, your head and your heart type energy, where someone's heart is connected to your brain, or vice versa, like sending love, information, whatever. So it could be spiritually speaking, or like I said, if there's any recordings of you, or you do anything publicly, whatever it is, this person likes to listen to you, even if it's just face to face, but it feels like it's through social media, or there's some type of technology here, or spiritual. And I went into my car, and it actually looked like my real car, the inside, and I'm looking around like, where can I put this so he doesn't know? It was a guy, and I don't know who I represented, but I was like, so he doesn't know. I need to put this somewhere so I can listen. Because when I used to say people were listening to me in my vehicle, and I really truly feel like they were, but regardless of that dream, I was like putting a device somewhere, and it had to be hidden, but it was connected to the heart and the head. So whatever that means for you, it could be a different representation and meaning to you completely than what I said, like head over heart and stuff like that. Anyway, so I put the device in the car, I hid it, and nothing else happened with it, because in the dream, I don't know what happened after that, but I was in this, and then I ended up in this really nice house, and it wasn't my house, it was, I don't know if it was like my parents' house, or a parent's house, I don't know whose house it was, but anyways, it was beautiful, and I remember somebody rang the doorbell, or knocked on the door, and whoever's house it was their ex, because they were partnered with somebody else, and it was like the guy's house, and he was either dating someone or remarried or whatever. He was with somebody else, and there was pictures of them all over the walls, like, you know, those relationship photos of the couple that lived there. And when I answered the door, the guy's ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, whoever the hell she was to him, come in, and she's being all nice and like, you know, whatever. And I was like, I'll go get them, you know, it's not my house, hold on, wait right here. I think she was going to pick up a kid or something in the dream. And I'm just kind of, I look back and I'm watching her, and she's looking at all the photos of the happy couple, of them, they're all happy and together. And she literally, I see her start flipping them off. Like, she's just like, like she's really jealous and angry that he's happy, that, you know, he has a nice house, he has nice things, he has a nice life, that he's moved on. So there could be a level of jealousy in here, from an ex, a past person, someone that you dated, and maybe they were stalking or spying on you or someone. That's kind of what that dream feels like, just saying. But it was really weird. I'm like, okay, you walk into their house and just start flipping off everything. Like, that's weird. But, yeah. Dreams all have meanings, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to use this deck right now. So, let's just see what's going on. We'll use these. I hope you guys are having a wondiferous day. Now I'm off in La La Land. I don't know. That happened to me yesterday, too. I was driving, like, I was totally fine, and I started driving, and I was, like, zoning out, and I'm like, why am I off in La La Land? Maybe someone's, like, zoning out a lot, they're tired, or you're getting into somebody else's energy and not realizing it, or vice versa, they're doing that to you. This is weird, because we have twin flames. I saw that in the other deck. Eternal love, reincarnation, passion, twin-seeking union. But then we have, at the bottom of the deck, I'm not going to take the card, I'm going to see what comes out next, but we have unawakened. So there was one twin, or like if this is a twin flame connection, soul connection, no matter what label you put on it, one of you was woke to the situation and the other one wasn't, is really what this feels like. And that could be where that zoned out energy is coming from, or what that represents. Like, being in the know, you know this, you know that, you feel this, you feel that about them, about you, about the situation, and they're just off in La La Land because they're not woke to the situation, or they weren't. They might be waking up, though. I heard, yeah, I just wasn't getting any of this. So either someone wasn't receiving information, or they just weren't understanding something. So there could have been a lot of confusion in this situation. There is, but like there still is, but it's clearing up is what I heard. So someone is figuring things out for themselves, because I don't feel like this is forced and someone's going, you need to see. It's they're just figuring things out. Yeah, and there's a lot of regret because someone ran away. They might have been scared of your energy or your vibration, but they're feeling like the intensity of it. Because if you don't understand something and it's not clear and it feels intense, or like, oh my goodness, like what the hell is this? It can make you run, you know, especially if there's shit you need to work on. Then we have soulmate. Okay, this is pretty specific actually. So there's that, but we have a twin flame situation where someone that you are truly connected to, like it's your, I don't want to say your other half. This person doesn't complete you because you're whole all on your own. But whoever this is, it's a very significant person to you. They are in regret right now. They're regretting that they ran away, that they didn't see something sooner, that they didn't give you a chance, this a chance, whatever. Whatever the reasoning is, because I don't know what they did, it's different for everyone, but they hauled ass out of the situation and they're regretting that. Because it's like, I think I'm seeing this too late, or I don't know, I feel like shoulda, coulda, woulda with that. Because you're leveling up, they're not on the same vibration as you, but there's a soulmate coming in who vibes with you. And it's almost like an energetic shift where you could have been on the same wavelength as your twin flame or whoever this person is, this other one who's in regret. Like, because I feel there's someone whose vibration fluctuates, like, and you can get on other people's levels. So it's like when you're talking to children, when you're talking to anyone, from any social class, whatever, you can get on their level and have an understanding of that person because you feel out their vibration, and it's a subconscious thing. It's not like you're consciously aware that this is happening, but that's why you're very relatable to a lot of people, if that applies to you. But you're on the same vibration as your twin flame, but they didn't understand it, and it could have confused them, and now they're regretting that. So I feel like you're switching, like your vibe is changing, and you're getting on the same frequency or vibration as this new soulmate, as this other person. So there's someone new that's coming into your world, and that could possibly be why this other person is sitting in regret, like, well, you know, I wish I made better choices kind of thing. That's what that feels like. Yeah, because you're just focused on your goals, and I feel like you might meet this newer person through work, through whatever you're doing for work, so it could end up being a coworker, or you're just out and about, whatever. It feels like it could be through someone's work, but I feel like I'm just focused on myself, doing what I need to do for me, which is raising your vibration and calling in this other person while your twin flame ascends. They might show up around the same time, or if this other person sees you moving forward, they might wake up really fast. Like, wake me up before you go, before you're really gone, you know? They might be seeing the hidden path, because it feels like some of you took a shortcut, and whoever your twin flame is, they went the long way, but you end up at the same place, you know, in the end. But I almost feel like somebody else, there's a path up ahead, a hidden path that nobody knew was there, and this person's taking it. So it's like all three of you are going to be whoop, and then you're going to be faced with a decision. Some of you. That's kind of what it feels like. So give me more on this twin flames regret runner crap. Mirror. Yeah, I feel like you guys were mirroring each other. Whoever this person is to you, you reflected something back to them, and they just weren't ready to deal with it because they didn't want to go within and do the healing work or anything like that. They didn't want to deal with whatever they didn't want to face themselves or face, I don't know, I feel like I just don't want to deal with the past or anything. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. This person ran away and basically ghosted you is what it feels like, and they regret doing that because you might end up doing it to them, because you get what you give. So vibration is soulmate. What's up with this? Because I feel like a lot of you tried to get through to this person, or just you tried to be supportive, and it's take energy, and that's not love, and that's not balance. Just saying. I like you, yeah. Someone's going to come in and let you know that they like you, and you will vibe very well with this soulmate energy. I do feel like because of whoever you dealt with or whatever you've went through, you will be a little bit guarded, but this person is going to show you what love is. Like, I'm not saying you don't know what love is. It's like if you're the type you give and give and give and you never get, or people don't appreciate your efforts and your heart, your love, whatever. Whoever the soulmate energy is, they're a lot like you. You're on the same vibration, so they'll respect your boundaries and slowly hammer down your walls where it will like allow you to fully heal from any damage that was done before. And I'm not saying you're gonna be walled up, you're just gonna be cautious because, you know, if you get screwed around too many times, you err on the side of caution, you know what I mean? But this person's gonna tear down your walls and not intentionally, they're not gonna intentionally do it, they're just going to show you that they care and give you the love that you deserve. Like, that's what that feels like. Like, I will love you unlike anyone else, and it's going to show up in the I like you, I'm interested form. So this isn't love bombing, this isn't like warning, warning, warning. This is, I'm going to show you that you're not an option, you're the only one I want kind of energy. Yeah. No matter how passionate they are about you, this person has self-control. They're not going to seduce you. They're not going to be over the top. They're not going to be an F boy, F girl. You know what I mean? Like, they'll build a level of trust with you because it's almost like, you know, if you really truly trust yourself, then you will put trust in certain people that you meet, especially if you're feeling like you can. And then you'll trust them until they give you a reason not to. But some people are like, you need to prove yourself before I trust you. I feel like this person is just going to just prove themselves right off the bat, and you'll immediately feel comfortable around them because you're not going to be questioning it like, do you have an ulterior motive? No, they don't. No, they don't. Which is amazing. Well, communication might be coming in for some of you. Whatever this information is might shock somebody else, especially anyone who's sitting in regret. Don't be surprised if someone who was sneaky and full of crap wants to say something because of this energy, because they don't know what to do. I don't know what to say is what I just heard. So there's still someone in this energy that does not know what to say. Well, it doesn't matter what they have to say anymore, apparently. Because boom, Tower. This is like reconciliation. Seven of Cups is confusion, options, and then the Death card. Could be a Scorpio in here, not necessarily, but whoever this person is, they do have passion for you. They want to start over. They want to start fresh. They don't really know what to say. They don't know what to say to win you over. But they want to let you know that they don't have other options, that they let them all go or something. Like, I don't want anyone else. I want to reconcile with you. I have a good time with you. Someone, I don't know. It could be a friend of yours or a younger energy. Then we have the Emperor. There's some type of immaturity here. So I don't know if that's on the twin flame side, like prior, or if this is someone else. I don't know who this is to you, but there's someone, they don't really know what to say. Okay, what is this? It's almost like I don't know how to make these changes. I don't know how to grow up. I don't know how to grow up. We got Peter Pan sitting here, apparently. Because it almost feels like with the Tower, this sudden change is a level up. Going from a page to an Emperor, that's very unlikely. You know what I mean? Because you got to go from the page to the knight to the king to the Emperor. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can skip over the knight or something and go to the king or whatever. Like, I don't know. This person's immature. It could be a friend of yours. an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries. We also have Scorpio here, like I said. But I don't know. I feel like, bam, I've changed. I don't think they have. They might have changed their mind. Give me more of this Page of Pentacles. That's too much. Yeah, this person's still holding back something. Because pages don't give much. Like, hey, what's going on? It's like a check-in message. I'll give you some peanuts. Here you go. An emperor would not give you peanuts. Or it's going from giving you very minimal to, I'm going to give you the whole world now. And then it's like, why the change of heart? Like, why now? Something fishy with this. This doesn't feel like that soulmate energy. This feels like someone who feels like they screwed up. Well, they better come in correct and speak the truth, because, I don't know, expect communication is what I really want to say, but it's like, tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, or be gone. This person would be dumb to pretend with you. It's because they don't know if they want a relationship or not. They don't know if you still want a partnership. So there could be a sudden apology that comes in, because maybe they're figuring that out. Yeah, like, I don't want to give up. It's a level of perseverance here, and then taking a leap of faith with the Two of Cups successfully. But then there's conflict. There's competition. Alright, whoever this is might want to level up suddenly out of nowhere, and they didn't want nothing to do with you in that way before, but because there's competition now, because there's someone else coming in, I will win. Like, that's what this feels like. Like, I know what so-and-so wants. I know this, I know that. I have an in and that person doesn't. Or something like that. And they're just, it's a fight for someone's attention. Someone's going to start fighting for your attention. I do feel like they are connected to you, but I feel the problem there. Like, it's like a battle of the fittest or something. Yeah, someone's going to be fighting for your attention, and it's for all the wrong reasons, because they want to steal an opportunity from, not you, from someone else. Like, you're the golden opportunity. So this is you, and these people are going to be fighting over you, unless they already are. But it's like, you can't steal that from me. That's mine. She's mine. He's mine. Whatever. Well, don't get possessive, because that never ends well. Just saying. But if somebody did try to take an opportunity from you, screw something up due to lies and bullshit and whatever, someone is going to come in and wreak havoc on their world and be like, I know what you did, and you're not going to steal this from me, you know? Someone might fight for you in a positive way. Like, all right, I'm gonna have to grow up really fast here, because I want this. I gotta grow up really fast because I want this. Maybe a King of Cups saying that. Or this King of Cups is really worried because maybe he's the one, he or she is going, I don't know, this doesn't seem very, it's unexpected. Whatever action this person's going to take towards you, you don't see it coming. It's almost like you're so blocked off and defensive. Why the hell, why now? Like, what? I don't know. I almost feel like, all right, we'll just let bygones be bygones. I'm not even going to think about you, this, whatever anymore. I'm moving forward, doing my own thing. And then it's like, oh, hi. Well, what? Like, why are you here? Like, what do you need? Is everything okay? No, everything's not okay. Friend zone. Only friends. And social media. Someone could be seeing something online. And they're sorry. Yeah, whoever this is, they friend zoned you. Like, I'm not interested. Get away from me. No love. Like, you know, like they didn't want to level up. And then all of a sudden when somebody else starts coming your way, enters your life, whatever, if they catch wind of it or they even think there's the possibility of it, they're going to be like, I gotta grow up really fast. Like, what's that song? Man Enough Now. It's almost like acting like an immature F-boy, basically, in the song, like being non-committal, and then by the time, he grows up and he's man enough to be committed and blah, 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 whatever, in the song, he doesn't know if she's interested anymore or if she's moved on. So maybe someone's gonna be feeling that way. I'm always dreaming about you, and they're just gonna be left dreaming, or watching your social media, because that keeps showing up. Watching your social media, dreaming about you. Stalker alert. Pay attention. Cancer, I don't know what to say. I really want to talk to you. There's definitely someone who's paying attention that really, really wants to talk to you. That can't stop thinking about you. What's up with this stalker crap real quick? What's up? Well, it's legit. It's burdensome, I'm going to say. This is what... I feel like, oh my God. This has been burdening you. Whoever was being stalked and watched. It could be being watched or stalked on social media. But I also feel like this is more than that for someone. It's weighing on you or someone around you very heavily, like this is real. It is real. It's really happening. The Seven of Swords, the sneaky fucking bullshit. And conflict. Okay, for some of you, there is someone that's just keeping tabs on you online. Whether you're talking to them or not, whether it's a love thing or not, I don't know who this person is to you, but they're in the background paying attention. It could be a friend of yours or someone, an acquaintance or something, who is burdened by information. Like, I see a problem. Like, I literally see this problem. Whether it made sense before, they understood, they cared before or not, this person cares and they know. Like, I see this. I see this. So I guess that's not exactly a bad thing for some of you. I mean, stalkers are bad anyways, but I mean, if there's someone that's seeing a problem, I don't know what they're going to do. They might come in and say something to you to bring in a level of justice. We also have the King of Pentacles, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Libran energy. But it's like, someone might have been worried to talk to you because of a stalking situation. Either they were being watched and stalked and they didn't want to deal with bullshit, or they knew that you were and they didn't want to be part of it. Because that's in here. But there's also someone who is, they're really up shit's creek without a paddle, because someone's gonna get caught for doing something they shouldn't have been doing, and it's been going on for a while. Because it feels dangerous. Because I've gotten this energy before, and I'm not talking about this person who's seeing the problem or whatever now, or they did, I don't know. Whatever. Wow, I'm getting dizzy. Whatever it was. What was he gonna say? It's making me forget for some reason. I was talking about stalkers. That's fucking weird when that happens. That used to happen to me before. Like, whenever I'd talk about something serious, all of it, I'd be like saying the energy and it'd be a serious matter, and then all of a sudden, nothing. It just went away. So either someone deals with that and their memory just goes floop out the window half the time because they're flaky or flighty or whatever, or it's kind of like that illusion energy or delusion energy. It's like making you forget, making someone forget something. You could have forgotten something. you did forget something. Because I feel like my memory was just wiped. Oh, that ties into that dream that I just didn't want to say the end part, and I'm not going to because YouTube won't like what it was, but it involved SA and not so great crap, basically. But that's what it's making me think of, because I've been drugged before in the past, and not just during this crazy time when I talked about it on here, but literally in the past. It's happened to me at a bar before. And thankfully there were people I knew around when it happened, because it hit me so quick. I'm like, a few sips of my drink and I'm this effed up. That's how I knew I was being drugged this past time when I was talking about it like months ago and stuff, or last year, because I felt it before, because it takes a bit for me to get a buzz, you know. I can hold my own, basically. And I hadn't even gotten halfway through one of my drinks at that night at the bar. This was a long time ago. My kids were little, and I barely went out. It was like I get to go out on one weekend because I think they were their grandparents or something. And I got slipped something, because I remember I knocked my drink over. And I was like, holy crap. And I remember my friend going, how'd you get that drunk that fast? Did you have shots at the bar and this? And I'm like, no. I was like, I don't know. I was like, but I feel funny. Like, I felt really effed up. And I was just kind of like dizzy. Maybe that's why I keep getting those dizzy spells, like when I'm in the middle of reading energies and stuff, because that's how it kind of makes you feel. Sometimes you feel nauseous, because that just hit me and made me feel nauseous. But it just depends on what they're using, I guess. But it made me feel all woozy. It made me feel insanely intoxicated. And then I remember I almost fell. Someone caught me before I hit the ground. And I remember getting carried out of the bar. And I don't remember anything else after that. But that's what this energy feels like. Like, I know this, and this, and then my memory's wiped clean. Something like that happened to someone. Some of you, some memories that were, I don't feel like they were blocked by spirit. I don't feel like they were blocked by, like, as a form of protection, because sometimes our brains can do that. If something's really traumatic, it can block out the memory. That's not this. It's drug related. So sometimes when those memories start resurfacing for you, they show up in a dream state, or it seems like a dream. Do you know what I mean? Like, why am I dreaming about that? Or was that a memory, or was that a dream? It felt so real, but they show up like that until it becomes more clear. So keep that in mind if that's happened, or if things like that are kind of coming up for you. It could be a repressed, there we go, repressed memories due to a substance that you did not take intentionally, or whoever didn't. That happened to someone, because I've said that before. It's coming out again. Yeah, someone slipped someone something. Could have been someone you trusted, or while you were out having a good time, someone put it in someone's drink. But anyways, I'm not diving into that too much. Maybe that's some information that's going to come out today or within this energy, you know. Excuse me. Whew. I'm tilting my head like Jackson does. Excuse me, the dog. Like, whenever you talk to him, it's funny, because he'll be standing there quietly, and then you'll say something to him, and he'll tilt his head like what? What? Say what? Maybe someone's gonna say that. Like, say what? What? Oh, yeah, that's what that is when people do it. Huh? So, I don't know. Well, there's changes coming in surrounding a situation like that. That's for damn sure. I don't feel like that's coming up, so don't worry. I don't feel like it's going to happen to anyone. Like, then whatever I was picking up on, that's something that's already occurred. It's already happened, and those memories might be coming back. Or if you've already remembered something like that, you were not wrong. Someone could have tried to create an illusion so they wouldn't get in trouble. You know, like, crap, you remember what happened. You remember this. Or there's bits and pieces, like, I'm going to get in trouble, so we're going to make you look nuts. Or we're going to create this facade so that either you're not credible when you say something, or so that you won't trust your own judgment, so you won't trust your own thoughts, dreams, feelings, whatever, you know, because people suck sometimes, you know, and that's what they do. But stuff like that comes out anyways, because I feel like there are multiple people who are aware of that problem and what happened, and someone might say something and not just the victim. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.